All right, kids, let's talk about the Penguin Merry Music Makers. Now, I'm going to go with John's book here, and you'll see that there are 5 different penguin whistles, and one of them is super expensive. We're going to ignore that one. You can find that on eBay today. David Welch has it. It's got the long, pointy nose, a darker red hat, and the black and white face. Fantastic. For the rest of us, there are 4 different penguin Merry Music Makers. There's a blue face and a black face. And let's break some stuff so we can see what that looks like. You can see I switched them around. This is the black one, and that's a dark blue one. Can you see the difference? You really should. You should be able to see that. There it is. That's it. Dark blue on top, black on the bottom. All right, once you get past that, there are only 2 things to think about, and it's the length of the beak. All right, and you can tell it really just by looking at it, because that you don't have to measure anything. The guy on the left is the short beak, and the guy on the right is definitely the long beak. You see it? Again, you should. It's pretty easy to tell. And if you don't like that, if you're confused, you can say the short one has this thing that juts out on the top beak, whereas the long one does not. That way, if you're not looking at it in a way you can compare it, you can just check it off that way. They're all going to have feet. Let's see. What I've done is I've taken the white face off this guy so that we can take a look at it, because I also have this guy that had green face. Okay? Same thing. Same. Now, question is it real or is it crap? It's not in the book. That's fine. By the way, there's this other book, which is kind of fun, and it has this weird looking thing. We're going to call that the monkey ball with the cap, or the ape mit hoot with hat. But that's the penguin hat. That's garbage. That's a mimic with the wrong hat on it. Don't get confused. It doesn't exist. Now, let's not mess this up. Anyway, there are 4 combinations. There's the blue or the black, and there's the long or the short. So, mix and match, and you end up with 4 combinations. This one, by the way, is on a 4.9, the 1 IMC, no country. And this one is a 3.9 Austria, the 3 IMC. Now, let's get down to business. On the faces, this green one, this could be real or it could be a reproduction. Now, typically with the reproductions, we find that the edges are rougher, that the pieces are less well formed. And let me go in close for you. I think this green one is really well prepared if it is indeed not real. I don't see the rough edges. I see the smoothness. I see the detail. I don't have my little pointer handy, but let's see if I can get in on some stuff for you. Where are you? The little hump down at the bottom of the posts, that's not really coming. See how there's 2 layers to the posts? Here, let me point with this thing. Down at this, like halfway down the post, it comes out to a new level, and it's equal on both of these. With the repros, that's really poorly done. It's tough to get like that. And there's some other characteristics of this and you can see the design in the plastic and that little mound on the right side. They all look pretty much the same. But what concerns me, and really the only thing that concerns me, is the pliability of the plastic. You think about the Batman cape, which is typically done as a repro. What are the other normal repros? I'm not thinking mustaches and things, but it's the pliability. So watch this. This is super soft, nice and easy. And this one, not so much. Oh, what do you call them? The Indian headdresses. This one feels more like those. It's firmer, whereas this one, it's hard not to just squash it. Now, that happens with different colors of plastic, for sure. Different plastic, different colors have different chemicals, equals different consistency. But it's so different that I'm really not sure. However, the level of detail that we get on the inside here the smoothness on the outside. It's not really a thickness thing. It's the consistency of the plastic itself. I have not had this one tested. I did get it from a reputable dealer, but you know, what are you going to do? There's at least another one of these out there, as far as I know, but not that many. I hope you've enjoyed this. Maybe you've learned something. Maybe you haven't. That's okay. This might just be entertaining, or the blabbering of a madman. Anyhow, if you want to come and squeeze my penguin face, you're welcome.